How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another Blue-White Familiars video. Here we are going to be playing the Pauper Showcase challenge with Blue-White Familiars with a couple of tweaks. After watching Zimplify play Familiars in the Showcase, or the PTQ, I noticed that he did have a good point with this 4C card. So I've decided to play the 2 4C over the 2 Deep Analysis that I was playing before. So what he said was 4C is basically Mole Drifters 5 and 6 against something like Fae. So why is that good? Against Fae, they only have 4 counterspells, right? We have 6 huge effects that are basically bangers to accelerate our game plan and try to shove through all their counterspells. What I noticed about Deep Analysis was it doesn't really have enough oomph when you're only just drawing 2 cards. Sometimes when you're drawing 4 cards still, because you're not really seeing anything, it's blind cards, and it doesn't give you a lot of advantage. When you cast 4C, you get a ton of scry, so it ends up sometimes being almost like a virtual 6 cards. It helps you dig into another card advantage card like Seed, Oracle, or Moldrifter, or Familiar, or whatever you really need at the moment. So pretty happy with it, and we're going to go with that. So this is over the Deep Analysis. And then in the main, I've decided to go to 4 God Pharaoh's Faithful. And my 4th snap, I moved to the board over a Leave No Trace that I had previously, and I'm playing 1 Brainstorm. My thinking here is that Brainstorm can help me set up a 4C turn, especially against something like Fae, so that the Brainstorm can eat the counter or cause interaction to get me to be able to resolve the 4C. Just simply because that if the 4C gets countered, it's a huge waste, like it's 4 mana. But if it doesn't get countered, it's massive. So otherwise, we have our regular other 6 cantrips, some snaps, some prohibits, and a counterspell, Echoing Truth. I like the split of having 1 Echoing Truth, 3 snaps in the main, simply because I like having outs to random stuff. If we end up facing something like Bogles, this is a main deck out, something like Pestilence. If we are facing a deck with Journeys to Nowhere, if there's a deck with a lot of tokens, we can bounce them. I like that a lot. For the sideboard, I'm playing the standard 4 Dust to Dust. Can't really not play that in today's meta with Affinity. We have 2 Revoke Existence. This is basically just copies 5 and 6 of Dust to Dust, but not as good. And having 2 of them is okay against something like Bogles. I'm not playing the Leave No Trace, kind of just hoping to skirt Bogles, but I was able to defeat Bogles in League without playing a 3rd enchantment removal here. I'm playing 2 Last Breaths, mostly because I don't want to lose to nonsense, and sometimes in the showcases we get people playing decks that they know how to play. I lost to Seeds for Cookie on Elves. I lost to a Walls player in League. I just want to be able to kill those creatures. It's also good against aggro like Stompy or Goblins or something like that. So this is kind of a stand-in for Stonehorn while also being interaction that we can use. I have 1 more counterspell in the board. Instead of having a Sage Row, I have 1 snap. So this allows me to get up to 9 interaction spells post-board, because I'll have these 4 plus, I guess just 7. 7 interaction spells. So 4 snap, 2 Last Breath, 1 Echoing Truth. And then 2 more negates in the board. I don't really like this frame, but I like this art, so I'm keeping that one. And then 3 Hydroblast. 3 Hydroblast are just kind of a requirement, especially in mega events where burn will probably be relatively prevalent. So that's the deck, and I will see you there. Alright, welcome to round 1. The enemy goes first, and they are still deciding whether or not they want to be on the play. So we're just going to hit no possible play yield all, and then I'll pause. Okay, they are back. We've got a hand with Preordain, Prohibit, Counterspell. We're a little bit heavy on interaction, but we can go, depending on what they do, we can turn 1 Preordain, turn 2 Hold Up Prohibit, turn 3 Counterspell, and fetch on turn 3. So it seems pretty good. Oh god, is it Cycle Storm? So this is either Mono Black Control or Cycle Storm. If it's Cycle Storm, we want to keep these 2, so I guess we just go. Don't need that. I'll top that. If they're Mono Black Control, okay, Blue-Black. Seems fine. So if it's Blue-Black Fae, and they play a sprite here, I'll counter it, and then look to hold up counterspell for their turn 4 monarch. Just counter that. That way they can't hit me with a ninja and they're incentivized to play the monarch with my counterspell. If they don't play the monarch, we can try to play brainstorm. That'll probably get sprited though. Alright, they're flashing in a sprite, going for the ninja. Alright. So end step, brainstorm seems pretty good. We'll at least resolve the Seagate Oracle. They'll have to play the sprite. Let's do this. Okay. This and this. I'm gonna grab an island, because what I want to do is play the Seagate Oracle and then play the bounce land. Basically just hoping that they don't have the snuff out right away for more ninjas. Take the preordain because we already have lands. It's a sketchy situation. There's a cast down, right? Fair. To play the monarch here, I'm screwed. Ninja. Augur. They get a dispel. Play the Sunscape Familiar. This gives me the out, like if they have counterspell here, I can ponder into a Faithful. I'm gonna Archaeomancer to try to get Prohibit, see if they have counterspell. I know they have Dispel. Alright, they didn't have counterspell. They didn't feel like using it. Snuff out, snuff out. Ah, so douchey. I hate this card. Okay, so do you have another removal spell? I know they have Sprite in hand. So my best draw would be a Faithful, I guess. Or another... Alright, that didn't matter. That's 2 snuff outs. Getting wrecked, okay. So they have Dispel and Spellstutter Sprite, and then now they have 2 unknowns. They just drew 2 cards. Rough. Okay, looking for, I guess, a familiar? Or... I don't think I can take that anywhere. So we can resolve Ephemerate next turn, assuming that the Seagate Oracle lives. They already have used 3 of their 8 removal spells. If I can block the ninja, I feel like we'll be okay. Fairy Seer, and they're scrying 1 top, 1 bottom, so the Seagate Oracle is probably going to die at the end of their turn. Getting in. He didn't die. Okay. Let's see, so we have 2 counterspells. I can't play both of them. I think the best plan is to wait and Ephemerate end of turn, hold up all my counterspells, and try to use most of their mana. We're not that far behind on cards. Ephemerate. Counter. Counter. Do another counter. God damn. Okay. Sucks. So we can... 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Archaeomancer for Ponder, I think. I'm pretty dead. I'd have to kind of draw nothing. So I can block here and then flicker here, get back the flicker, I guess. So brutal. Man, that sucked. I just got murdered. I like these. I've been going down on snaps. I'm just like trying to have a lot of value. Maybe one more negate. Yeah. I feel like they had the nuts, but see what we can do. Alright. I guess since I know they have like Ephemerite's so good if it lands. Ponder. I'm gonna snap instead of ponder. Brainstorm wasn't that great there. Okay. We get to play first at least. That's okay. So the plan is turn 2 familiar, hopefully it doesn't get snuffed, and then we win from there. Drawing a third land would be optimal, but we'll see what we can get there. Ponder. Alright, so they don't have a turn 2 ninja. I'm going to try to put the familiar into play and then hope that they are going to be planning to play an island. So if they use their turn to kill this familiar, then that's just going to snuff out. Yep. So I'm bouncing that here because I don't want them to have a ninja. And I can get my Seagate Oracle into play. I'm going to kill the familiar. right? Okay. Mancer gets back snap, we get in for 1. Now, if they play the Monarch, we can take it. If they play a Ninja, we can snap the Ninja, or just snap and replace the Gate Oracle. Alright, they Brainstorm Fetch to refresh their hand. Slow down on 3. I have 3 cards. Probably Ninja. They're getting in. No Ninja, so that means they are holding spell of some sort. So I'm going to play Azorius Chancery here, pick up the planes. Not going to do anything. If they do play Thorn, I can snap this in response, and then prohibit the Thorn. That might not work this turn. Let's see if they have Okiba Gang. No? Okay. They have Angler. The Big Daddy Angler Man. Alright, they're going to hold up a counter spell for my snap for the Angler, but I have a counter respond, so it doesn't matter. Bounce that guy. Counter spell. So I think here, I'm not sure if I want to get the prohibit or the snap. Prohibit sets me the best up for the next turn, so I guess I have to do that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So they'd have to tap out if they want to play the Angler. And they did have a spell source spread that I countered. So I have Angler and one unknown. It's pretty brutal. We're both kind of really low on resources, I guess. They don't have a Ninja at the moment. They have Snuff out. Okay. So that lets them hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 1 open mana. Okay. So any spell that I get will resolve. Sweet. Counterspell, Last Breath. I don't think either of those are good right now, but Evolving Wilds was worse. Jeez. I'm F6ing because I don't think they have another Snuff in hand, but they could. They're getting in. I'm going to take it this turn. Put the pressure back on them. So all I need to do is not draw a land next turn. I need to draw a spell. They didn't make a land drop, so they had like 3 spells in hand. Okay. So it's a race, I guess. And I'm not winning this race right now. Okay, I'm glad that resolved. Get in with the Archaeomancer. That's not great. Drifter, 4C, Flicker. Basically any non-land would be great here. I have to chump, obviously. My opponent is thinking hard on this brainstorm. They play a land. Didn't shuffle, so they're locked at the moment. Do they have a ninja? No. Go to 4. Lograph Bolus. Okay. Make it stop. Jiminy crickets. Urgh. I'll walk there. They basically have to tap out to play Snuff. They'd have to have Counterspell plus Snuff out. Them thinking makes me wonder what they're going to do. Nothing. Okay. They have a Counterspell? 4C makes me tap out of Flicker, but I can still counter the Snuff out. Okay, so I have 6 mana. They didn't seem like they had counterspells. So if I just slam a Mole Drifter, if they have counterspell, whatever. The only thing that we can do is play the Mole Drifter. They have counterspell, they have Snuff out. Okay, that's it. See you in the next round. Damn. Alright, here we are in round 2 versus Abby Jahabs. Usually on blue-black, Delver, or Stompy. I play them a lot in leagues, so let's see if we can get there. Blue-black Delver should be relatively favored, since they have fewer threats, fewer ninjas, fewer spellslinger sprites. Gotta watch out for counterspell. A lot of times they play Stompy though, so let's see. I decided to sit down, take my mind off the tilt, and try to play tight. Looks like we're waiting on them to show back up. I don't know, maybe they're just gonna drop, so let's just take a quick break. Never mind, he was right there. Okay, we have 0 lander. Mulligan. 1 land, 3 cantrips. On the draw, keep, put back Mancer, Let's try to keep as much value as possible. Alright, so it's a Delver or Fae deck. Can't keep that, I think. So these are non-lands. I'm going to be drawing, and then I could see another 4 cards. These are super good. Bottom. I'm going to take a risk here. So they play nothing. Alright, so do they have Spellster Sprite? I don't think they play sprites, so we'll see. At least this is a check. Alright, bottom, I guess. Found a Faithful, preordain again. Clearly my Ponder Keep was bad. So now he could counter this with the Spell Pierce or Force Spike or anything. Alright, we saw 6 cards. There's an Ash Barrens, that's pretty good. Okay, I don't feel as sketchy. I don't feel as scared now, I mean. Still worried about them going turn 4 Monarch. So now if they tap out for Monarch, I can go Familiar, Snap, Seagate Oracle. They'd have to not have Snuff out. Okay, they don't have Monarch right now. That's not bad for me. If this gets countered, it's bad, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright. So did they draw the Monarch? So no, they drew a land. We'll just evoke a Drifter, see if they have another counterspell. They do. Okay. Thorn, right? Trying a land would be good. Darn. So now if they go for a removal spell, we can snap that and then flicker the Arcana or the Sunscape Familiar. The party has 2 counterspells. Alright. Let's try to snap it, I guess. Still looking to draw a land. Probably should have snapped the Thorn, but whatever. Okay, snapping the Thorn would have been a way better call. Did not flip. So I'm going to snap the Angler and then flicker this time, if I can. And then jam a 4C if I can. If I draw into... Then we got Angler and then a bunch of unknowns. Probably just have to Archaeomancer and get the snap. Yeah, that's clearly Archaeomancer for snap now. Alright, do they flip? Do we take 9? Yes. Wow, that's brutal. Hmm. Maybe a mole drifter would be good here. We can snap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can play Behold, or they can play Angler. Just take the draw step, and then they're gonna foretell it maybe. This is interesting. I can snap this attack, play this, flicker, snap, not die. Seed Oracle for information. Snap. Cast Behold looking for a spell. I guess probably just looking for Snuff Out. We find Snuff Out. Then I have to flicker the Arcane Answer to snap the Insectile Aberration. So I can cast 4C right now. Have I played a land? Lands. So sketchy. He didn't have a remove spell, didn't have a counter spell. So let's just do it. So I can cast 4C on the bottom, put on the bottom. Okay. What do we draw? Ephemerate? That was like the best possible top deck there. That's why we have a end step. Still getting kind of wrecked by this Insectile Aberration. Delver's coming in hot. Okay, Augur Bolus. Snuff Out. Delver. Delver. Counterspell. Counterspell. Okay, so now they're gonna slam an Angler. Alright, so I have 2 flickers in the yard. I have Ephemerate coming back. I'm getting hit with a bunch of damage. Found an island. So I can go Ephemerate. So if these flip, I'm dead, basically. I can jump here. I can go Drifter, Flicker, Drifter, and then snap after. Seems decent. Snap that. Play. So if I play Familiar, next turn I can play Faithful and get infinite life, maybe? They have to whiff. He didn't whiff. Preordain. Okay, so all they need is a removal spell and then they win. Top bottom. So they probably got it. I'll grip Bolus. Oh, so just digging deeper. Let's cast down. Okay, got it. Scoop City. Dang. So we need the other snap. Prohibit's probably not that good. Can you take out one Faithful? Or I take out the Echoing Truth and a Ponder? Or Brainstorm Echoing Truth? Just a bunch of snaps and counters. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay. So what do I do here? I think I probably get rid of the Flicker. And then look for a land right away, and then try to set up. And we got an island, perfect. Now I'm looking for Seagate Oracles. Ephemerite's good. I don't think I want Faithful right now. I'm trying to just get a lot of cards. See a lot of cards in hand. Okay, so they're representing Snuff Out maybe? So I can evoke this Mulldrifter for 2 cards. Next turn, Arcane Dancer for Preordain. I don't think they have like miscalculation, but they could. If I'm expecting them to have Snuff Out, holding the Ephemerite's not that useful. Alright. I'm going to crack the Relic right away. I think I was trying to talk to them previously and say that Nile Spellbomb would be better, but I guess they're on Relic. Are they going to just eat the Preordain? See, this is kind of things like, it's not that good a value. Value for me. Solving Wilds, I mean, we lost to Mulldrifter most likely. We did draw a 4C. We're going to kill the Archaeomancer. Okay. Nothing. keeping those cantrips, I think. Just keep cantripping. Don't need that. That on top. Cantrip again. Don't need that. This is probably useful. So now I have plenty of fodder for the relic. So if they drop Thorn now, I can snap and then Arcane Answer. Get back something. Hold up Ephemerate. Just do nothing. I guess if they do nothing, I continue to do nothing. I don't have a need. If they're missing land drops, that's fine. Dunk. They clearly have a counterspell of some sort. Probably just counterspell. Well, I'm not going to walk into that. And they most likely have Snuff Out as well. Discard for a turn. Cast a 4C. Bottom this. Do I want the Muldrifter right now? So the Ash Barrens lets me do a cycle. Put another card in the graveyard. Island, play the island. I'm running 4 snaps, so I think I can ditch a snap here. I'm not doing anything. I had to discard their Thorn. Okay. So now we have a bunch more to do. Put back there. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Evoke. Yeah, that's a good idea. Turn this. Evoke this. So if they counter it, I can just play a Muldrifter. Try to snap it. Negate. Just making them use their cards. I have a ton of cards in hand. So now I could just Arcane Answer and then hope they don't have a removal spell. I have Ephemerates to help lock the game up, but I don't want to lose both my Arcane Answers to the Relic. So right now they have to pay 3 for an Angler. Alright, there we go. Sounds get familiar. You have a counterspell? Oh, okay. Can't answer, get snap. All right. I'll evoke this, and then I think try to flicker it. Now if they have snuff out, I'm not going to respond. And dispel, so I'll just ephemerate. Okay. I got by the force spike, per usual. Okay. Cuts down. Suppose they play another relic here. Alright, so now I can just go familiar, familiar, can answer. Okay, ephemerate. Ephemerate for flicker. Evoke drifter. I think that's gonna be flicker these. Alright, we got there. That feels good. Game 3. Was that good? They really took off the pressure there, but they're going to be on the play, so I probably want the Faithfuls. All the snaps are hard requirement. Is the Echoing Truth useful? I think the Relic is kind of not necessary to play around. We can just overcome it, I think. Alright, roll again. Okay. So if I get rid of, get rid of the negate. Try to hold counterspell for a thorn. They'll play around it. We get an island to turn my counterspell on, and then just preordain. Okay, we got planes and snap. I don't need to snap. So do I want to preordain into a force spike? Yeah. So really relying on the relic again here. I think I'm going to counter, make them have something. Now if they tap out for Thorn, I can snap and attack. They'd have to have Thorn plus Snuff out in hand. Step out. Okay. Well played, I guess. This is me playing around force spike, which is frustrating. Alright. So they had the snuff out as expected, I guess. No, I didn't want them to. So I'm going to try to snap that and attack. Assume they have a removal spell for this. So dispel. Okay. And a removal spell. Alright. Play Angler? No? Okay. Resolve, please. Alright, sweet. Bottom. And then top everything. This is where I'm walking into force spike. Damn it! I knew that was going to happen. Killing me, Smalls. Interesting that they didn't attack. They have counterspell again? No. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Feel the heat. I'm getting anxious. I want this to work. Okay, they're smashing in. Are they going to tap out for a Kiwi Gang? Do they have four spikes in hand? Just lands. Angler coming down. Okay. I have negate, snap, ephemerate, flicker. Sunscape familiar coming down. Okay. Bam. Attack. Negate. So they could have counterspell. Just ephemerate here, I think. Snap this up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play this. Let's play around force spike if I have to. Okay. Let's do it. No blocks. So we're going to Mortuary Mire back the Archaeomancer here, and then that just gets us into stuff. Okay, perfect. I got a little bit lucky to dig out of that hole, I think. That's fine. I'm getting negate to try to protect stuff I can attack. I can flicker and then get ephemerate. See what they have. Nothing. Okay. So the damage doesn't matter right now. I'm going to stop on my upkeep. And then I think I'll flicker for the familiar. They have 2 cards in hand. Alright, so he fluttered out. And we win the match. So we're 1-1. Let's get there. Alright, match 3 we're up against who is almost always on Affinity. So can this be fast enough? We're gonna go turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. It's probably not fast enough. We're on the draw too. Mulligan. Okay, this seems like it's probably better. I can put back the flicker and then go land, get a ponder, chancery, and then hopefully ponder into a snap and then kind of ephemerate lock them. Let's see if we can do it. All right, so just waiting on them. Let's look at how people are doing. I'm over here in 82nd. Okay. All right, keep. Put back flicker. So if he's on Affinity, we basically just want to just snap lock them or create infinite life. But because we're on the draw, we had to look for something better. This looks like Affinity. Turn off my draw stop, or upkeep stop. All right. Sometimes we have to be patient. Maybe they have a lot of stuff going on. And if they do use a lot of their clock, hey, it's a big tournament. We'll just let them time out. No big deal. Wonder how long it'll be before they realize they have an upkeep stop on my turn. That they have an F6'd. What does it mean that they have an upkeep stop on my turn? Maybe that they did pull the fling on someone else's turn on their upkeep? That could be. Okay, that's what I wanted. So, but is the rest of it good? Not particularly. I guess the Echoing Truth can be fine. Did that wrong. Gonna draw both of them anyway. Not looking super hot. I should definitely have kept the Echoing Truth on top. Was not thinking. So it's gonna blast it. No, just Thoughtcast. So we get to block. Here I'll pick up I want to pick up the island, but because then I can ephemerate. So I'm going to get an Echo Truth. Yeah. Alright, your turn. You have 3 mana. So on my turn, I'm probably just going to Archaeomancer for the Ponder. Alright, never mind. So by bouncing the disciples, they have to replay them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They already have just 12 straight up damage. I will then attempt to block and ephemerate my faithful when they sacrifice some artifacts. And then hopefully play Archaeomancer into ephemerate. As expected, disciple. Block. So it's going to get 2 draws, and then I have 1, 2, 3. Quite a bit of power. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Rough. I guess the best draw off the top would be a snap, because we can go 1, 2, 4 mana, play this, snap, 5, 6 mana, Archaeomancer, and then snap again, or Archaeomancer get ephemerate. I'm just going to set a block step. Okay. What's he going to do? I expected there to be a Galblast, maybe just F6'd. I just don't know what's going on. Definitely would like to draw a snap. Just to set them back a turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 just from the disciples. If they find another disciple, it's 18. Or they could just sacrifice their board, play a land, and then sacrifice that, and then win. So alright, it's raining here. The plan is to get back Ephemerate and block with Archaeomancer and Ephemerate the Archaeomancer, but pays nothing. Just waiting on opponent. Oh. I normally put my exile window right here, but I realized that might be under the camera. Alright, come on. I guess if they allow me to block and ephemerate, then I guess I get back echoing truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so now we just die. Fine. Bring these in. Cut that. Cut this. Cut this. Cut all these. So do I want this? I probably want the snaps, and I can just cut these 2 C8 oracles, or just 1 C8 oracle, 1 Muldrifter. So I have a lot of cantrips to find my dust to dust, and hopefully I'll get there. Just try to keep a hand that has dust to dust in it. Okay, we have that. I'm looking for double white source. We have Hydroblast and 4C. Under. For me, I think like when the opponent's on a deck that just kills you in 2 seconds, and then wait like 5 minutes to do anything, it's just very frustrating. Then you gotta wonder if that's something that they're doing on purpose to try to frustrate you. Don't know. I guess I pause. Okay, come on, white sources. Oof. All right. That didn't work out very well. All right, there's a 1. Had to get my computer lifted a little bit. It's hot, 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 hot. So I guess the best draw here would be an Ash Barrens. So I could go land, cycle Ash Barrens, cycle or hit planes with Evolving Wilds, and then just dust. Did not get it. Wander. There's a plains. 2 fams. All right. Oops. Okay. We are going to try and not get duress this turn. And here comes the duress. Okay. So I think I draw the familiar and play it and then pass. So I have a couple of options. Sorry, I paused it for a second because I didn't think they were coming back. Okay, let's get a planes. See if we draw dust. Probably not. If we do top deck it, it'd be great. Or Mancer, or Muldrifter, whatever. Dude, killing me. We've used 2 minutes of clock, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. They have used 15, 16 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. So my plan is to, okay, my original plan was to draw dust to dust. Muldrifter's pretty good. We have snap and prohibit. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna snap that. I guess if I just make him make decisions, then they'll time out. But I have to win this game though. Okay, so now I get to cast 4C. Resolve it. Okay, so this is going on the bottom. Top, top, top. So with the first dust to dust, I'm going to take out Redland Enforcer, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enforcer. Wellspring. Alternatively, I can actually just let them attack, block with the Muldrifter, Mortuary Myric Pack, and then have more cards. I think that's probably a better play. Dust these two. Alright? This one and this one. Okay. So now I have to dust the Enforcer, probably. Sad. Red. Just cycle through the deck. Red. Another duress. Wow, that's annoying. I'm still gonna block with the Muldrifter so I can get it back. So they were able to deal with all three of my dust to dusts. It's pretty good. Got some Wonderster. I think it would be best to snap and replay the Moldrifter. Get pretty wrecked if they have double counter though. They're probably just sitting on lands, right? Sitting on lands? Hopefully they're just sitting on lands. I block. Maybe they're sitting on turn asides. Plays a land. Okay, so the land trick was not going to work. Killing the lands is never going to be an option. Oh god. Oh man, I thought I was resolving a preordain for some reason. Ugh. I guess I can top and then block. Do I have flicker? No. Well, that sucked. I guess bottom. Top this. Can block here and then Archaeomancer into 4C. They're just flooding out. So bad. So I can actually snap block them with 2 Archaeomancers. So I can block with the Familiar. So I don't want to get duressed. Top. No shit. Kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Take this on right. I don't even have snap anyway, so I don't know what I was thinking. Yep. Sucked. I sucked at that a lot. God damn it. Alright, welcome to round 4. We're up against Daniel Lakos. Lost the die roll. And I believe they're on Fae, so I'm going to keep this. Yep. So we're going to play a Farseer. And the expectation of them playing a turn 2 Sprite, I'm going to try to play turn 2 Faithful into Preordain. Or turn 2 Ninja, I mean. Alright, let's just see what they do. There's a Ninja. And they're normally playing Is It Fae, so they might have one turn to not to have a Faithful live. Go Faithful. Then I'll just preordain, gain a life, and yeah, 49 cards. Hopefully, or we're basically looking for lands. I think I do one of them right here. If they can't counter the Sunscape Familiar, then play it. What they could do here is like attack, I block, then they have a mountain, they kill my Faithful, and they play a they play their Farseer again. Not really expecting them to be on Snuff Out Fae, so we'll see. Definitely some dead air here with them just doing nothing. Maybe they're also double queuing. Alright, I'll pause. Okay, so opponent played Farseer. Bottom, so they're looking for a land specifically. They don't find a land to play Familiar plus Preordain. Okay, they've found the land. So they're going to kill one or both of these. If I tap out, that incentivizes them to play Monarch instead of killing the thing. Then I can drift their Ephemerate. I'd like to be able to drift their Ephemerate anyway. Definitely have to put 2 blockers up. Alright, so just waiting on them. Both of these are good, I think. Making land drops is important. Got the Seagate Oracle as another blocker for next turn. If they don't do anything, if they tap out, I can drift their Ephemerate. Looks like they're going to have a... Okay, so I'm going to kill both of my blockers. No. What did they find? Spell. Surprise. Alright. What's up, dude? Thank you for the cookie. Can you close the door for me? Bye! Thanks for the cookie! Alright, so I definitely think I'm going to take another ephemerate. We got cookies. That's what they do. Kind of expecting a Monarch, but maybe not. So if they do tap out for Monarch, probably the best plan is to drift or ephemerate without playing the planes, so that if we draw a Chancery or a Mortuary Mire, can play that. You're holding up Counterspell still. Place. Okay, so they can spread Faithful and still have Counterspell. Block. Okay, so I'm going to lead off with Ephemerate here. Looking to bait a Counterspell. Okay, so they have the Counterspell. Is that the one they had? Yes. Okie dokie. And then we get to go Drift or Ephemerate. So now I've got a blocker for the Fairy Seer. If he does kill my Seagate Oracle, I don't think I can block with the Ball Drifter. This indicates another ninja. I don't think he has Fire Ice. Maybe. Okay, just ninja. Would have been interesting if they had Fire Ice. I can't kill both of these, so I'm gonna be able to Ephemerate. Place Augury Bolus. Let's see what they get. Lightning Bolt, so probably Lightning Bolt and Moldrifter here. Okay. Ephemerate. Time to Dispel, maybe? Now, what's the... I wonder if they're playing Disrupt and stuff. Something like that. Spell Pierce and Fire Ice. Ooh. But no Disrupt. So I was thinking maybe I could just Sunscape Familiar into Moldrifter. No. So I can go Familiar, hold Counterspell. They don't have any extra stuff, but I probably want to just go Familiar into Moldrifter. Alright, so we're getting our value. Got 2 blockers for the ninjas. I think I'll get rid of this Preordain. Brainstorm seems good. Maybe Brainstorm isn't that good right now. Neither of them are amazing. Brainstorm can help me convert this island. I want to be able to play the Faithful. I want to Counterspell. Here, since I don't have any Ephemerates in the Exile Zone, I'll just block with the Moldrifter on the Ninja if they kill this. We have quite a few more cards in hand than they do, though, so that's pretty good. But they hit a Brainstorm, allowing them to refill. They have a fetch. We have 2 ephemerates in the yard. If they go for killing the Mole Drifter, maybe they have another ninja. It's not necessary. I guess that allows them to get in for 1 more damage. Alright, they have the ninja, but they could have ninja'd with the augur anyway. Seems like a waste. Alright, we have prohibit. So I feel pretty good. I guess faithful. I can counter whatever spell. So this gives me 3 ninja blockers and 2 counters. Guess I'll just play the island and then play the familiar. And brainstorm not looking too good. But I can do something in there instead. I don't think I particularly want to counter the augur bolus coming down. Now I do. So I'll use counterspell on it here. I'll use counterspell on it since I'd like to be able to cast brainstorm and hold up prohibit, or just respond. Just prohibit. Alright, that's going to tap them out, which is good. So I can put an upkeep stop. Convert, maybe, to land. Or, I guess probably I want to wait till my turn to do that. I don't know. Alright, that's fine. So, do I want to do this now? Sure. Not sure what I'm looking to draw here. 4C, maybe, Mole Drifters. This is going to cost 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 mana left over. So I can go like, yeah, I guess the ephemerate's kind of sketchy. They could have another lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3 bolts they've already played, plus 2 screds. That's 5 of their removal spells. 3. 4 bolts, 4 scred, that's it, and 1 fire ice. Okay, so we definitely want to shuffle now. Shuffle away this from island. And we have a bit of protection. We're going to ephemerate for ephemerate, and then ephemerate the Seeking removal. So I'll have to shuffle here, Grid Island with an island, not a plains. Is this game 1? I think so. I didn't even realize we're already at 12 minutes. Wow. Just trying to stay calm here. So if I 5-2 or something, maybe I can make top 16, get some good prizes. But let's do what we can. So now we have, alright, Michael, Good Island. Alright, so we can 1, 2, 3, ephemerate for ephemerate, ephemerate, see oracle. Some water. Opponent says, oops. Apparently they meant to attack. ephemerate, ephemerate. And then here I think I'm going to ephemerate for prohibit. So next turn I have a bunch that I can do. I haven't drawn any snaps, no echoing truth. Seems like it's easy to counter that. Cool. Now they're hellbent, and I get to do what I want. Alright, so here come the ephemerates. I'm gonna put this in a spot that doesn't get in the way. This fence is a good spot. Alright. It must be multi-queuing, I guess. So we'll take the clock value. It's got high EV. So let's think about what we want to draw, what we want to do. I'm going to be ephemerating the Arcane Answer twice to get back the double ephemerate. Probably going to have to get back one prohibit minimum. I guess I could just get back prohibit plus counterspell and then play the Seed Oracle, and then they can't really do anything. Seems like a good card call. Because they could draw Monarch. Do they play the Monarch? Yes. So I want to not have them be able to play the Monarch. That seems good. Lots of times to think. So I'll just go ahead and pause it. We'll see you when they come back. Alright. Of course I waited till the very last second to pause. Then they came back. That's cool. Alright. So this costs 2 and 1. Yeah, let's just play the Seed Oracle out. Snap's pretty good. So I can snap and replay the Seed Oracle. Let's take that. Mortuary Mire, getting back from... So, probably Moldrafter. Pass. So we can play the Moldrafter, ephemerate it, play the Arcane Answer, counter anything to do. It would be nice to be able to start attacking. I think my opponent has just given up. Alright. Take out the upkeep stop for my turn, it's not necessary. So I'm gonna go Arcane Answer, get back, prohibit. Alright, game 2. Echoing Truth not so good. Last Breath I do like, and then Hydroblast I like better than the Counterspell. I'm just gonna take these out, turn one of these, maybe turn the Ponder. Oh yeah, turn the... No, this is all the Counterspells. 5 Counterspells, 5 action spells. Faithful is cut. Probably take... Okay, so they have decided to just DC and time out. That's fine. Alright. Trying to think about what I want to cut here. I do like last breath against him a lot, but maybe only just one and then one wander. Or like 2 snap, 2 last breath. Yeah, snap gives us the end game. If we ever get there, and then last breath, and then just go on the ponders. I guess so far I haven't really been liking the brainstorm, so maybe in the future I'll just go back to the one echoing truth 4 snaps. 4C has been interesting. When I had it working, it was going well, but not really sure if I want to keep it. Alright, and I'll go ahead and pause, and let's see if they time out. Looks like maybe they just were trying to get back in and like deal with some lag problems, so we'll again here. Don't really like this hand, but I think I can get rid of the planes. I have a lot of value if they have a slower hand. Okay, we have a Hydroblast. Not really good in this position. Turn 2 Ninja is going to screw me up. And they don't have it. Ooh. Right. So we are in the 1-2 bracket. They are as well. It's probably, they're just not drawing their turn 2 ninjas. And they, am I going to play? I'm going to draw. Okay. Wow. Whoa. That's a lot of chanceries. They missed their land drop. Now they're going to brainstorm looking for a land. They might miss. If they miss, it's just, they would just have to scoop, I guess. Okay, they didn't miss. We draw another Hydroblast. Not what you want to see. So if they ninja, I guess I just counter the Fairy Seer on the way back down. They don't have ninja. So I counter that. I'm gonna get cards out of my hand, kind of. Slow down their clock a little bit. Just have all 4 Chanceries in hand. What? That's ridiculous. Okay, fair enough. Okay, there's a ninja. Right. They did get there eventually. I'm holding up counterspell. I'm gonna evoke this Mole Drifter, see if they counter it. And then if they do counter it, I can snap the ninja. Okay. Bounce that. Cast 4C on the bottom. Put it on the bottom. Well, do I want flicker? Probably not. Bottom, bottom, top, put on top. I'm gonna cast the Archaeomancer and then try to get to prohibit. Okay. The ninja in hand, they're gonna Spellstutter Sprite. Definitely not a good position for me. Double ninja? What if they don't draw land? They did. Spoiler, they did. Well, I know I'm going to play familiar. Wander. No. Familiar. Cast 4C. On the bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom. Hydroblast, Seagate Oracle. Not terrible. They play the Crimson Fleet Commodore to draw all the cards. Okay. Cards are being drawn. We have blockers. Take one. All of our flickers are on the bottom. Looking for Mold Drifters. I guess I lead with the Seagate Oracle. Gotta prohibit. So Godfrow's Faithful. And then counter the Sprite. So they didn't do anything. I'm going to blast the Commodore. No, they probably don't care about that. Okay. That. So they have the Monarch. Probably should have waited a turn for them. Okay, now they had Augur in hand, so that's why I did that. Okay. Augur's going to grab something awesome. Brainstorm. So they Augur for Brainstorm. Brainstorm. They've used 1-2 Red Blasts, 1 Counterspell. So they likely have a bunch of counter magic now. Relic. Okay. All of our stuff is down. Pick one. Pop. And now they're at 5 minutes, so this is where they start actually playing quickly. Let's see, Spirit in. Ninja. Pretty sweet. So they get to Ninja, and then they get to Fairy Seer, and then Scry with the Fairy Seer to set up their next draw with the Monarch. Put 1 card bottom, 1 card top, which means they probably have a counter. Just gonna Mortuary Mire to get back a Mold Drifter. Assume they crack the Relic. Okay, so they have Counterspell. I'm gonna hold on to the Mold Drifter for this turn. I think the point being that okay, they can cast 2 spells. They cast the big dude. They really have nothing. They had to have a counterspell. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they're disconnecting to I want to get rid of the ephemerate. They're disconnecting to save as much on lag as possible. I'm just going to get back in. So the only thing I have to do is last for 3 minutes. That's what she said. Been a pretty brutal event so far. Alright, we are on the play. So I'm gonna keep looking to draw land with this preordained. Found a land, found a snap. I don't think I want the snap. Maybe I do. No creature. So I'm just gonna hold prohibit for the creature. You have to remember that they could be trying to play Monarch on turn 4. So don't let them have turn 4 Monarch. For sure counter the Spellslinger Sprite. So I don't have really a way to deal with that. So I'm going to give that counter, I think. I'm gonna play Ninja. Alright. Play the Ninja. So Island, Guy in a Fire. Getting this counter this gets rid of clock, which is nice. Let's see if they get a red blast. Counter spell. So we'll just play Muldrifter. Deathfire's Faithful and Last Breath. Faithful will be pretty good at making this game go long, I guess. They could certainly win it in this 1 minute. Not counting on it. So, Sunscape Familiar. Just have Counterspell. So I can flicker here and then kill that. That's fine. Okay, so how many colors have they played? 1, 2. Okay. I counted all my things. So sad. So sad. Come on, Hydroblast. Flicker. Crashing in for 8. Hmm. 5, 6, 7, 8. So what's going to need the most time? Moldrift, I guess. You're gonna die there, Monarch. Dang. Well, we didn't deserve to win that one, but the opponent did not feel like playing cyclically, so I guess that happens. Alright, see you in the next one. Alright, there we go. Alright, welcome to round 5. I'm gonna keep, we're on the draw, but I have turn 2 counterspell, so hopefully that'll be enough. Yikes. UB Fae again. So let's get this fetch line out of the way. Get an island. They're gonna fetch 2. Alright, no creature, that feels good. Alright, more lands. So now I'm really relying on this Moldrift for Ephemer right here. If we play a creature, I'll counter it. Okay, sad. Let's see if I can draw something. Prohibit it. There's the ninja. Yeah. So they probably have a removal spell. That's good. Let's see if they monarch it up. Let's go ahead and counter their brainstorm. Seemed like they wanted it. So I can convert this ephemerate into 2 more cards. Play the chance we have potentially double white next turn and plus 4 cards in hand. They're going to have to use a removal spell. I know they have it. Or I can just have 2 cards blind. I think I need the 4 cards. They play removal spell. They brainstorm for a land. They get in and they ninja. And then I go familiar Muldrifter. Or just faithful Muldrifter. Faithful is going to keep me alive. Cancel. Muldrifter. I will happily block the ninja with my Muldrifter if they want to trade. They could have 2 removal spells. That would stink. Bieloncito. If they do nothing, I mean, they could play Fairy and then hold up Spellsetter Sprite, and I can go like Sunscape Familiar, snap the Sprite. You need to be able to land more blockers and hold up and get more cards, so I need Ponders to resolve. Let's see what's in their list. Okay, so they don't really play Pauper, they just copy the list. They bottomed both. Okay, so this makes me think that my familiar snap is going to work. Okay, so now I can snap this and then play Sunscape Familiar plus Muldrifter. It resolves. Now we're jamming. Kill the familiar. Yep. Play a Fairy Seer. They're gonna kill the faithful. So bottom land. So ponder. This lets me pick the worst card and not draw it. I like all these cards. Representing Spell Stutter Sprite, so we'll just play Force D, I think. Actually, we can root in Force D if they sprite this. Okay, they didn't. Cast Force C, you have to counter it. Okay. This one's get familiar. Pass. So Force C seemed pretty good there. They whiff on Augur. I see Oracle. Let's see if we can get a response for a counterspell. They would have to. They have 1, 2. They played 2 already. Guess I take the Faithful. Play the Faithful. So, just gonna play the island. I don't really know what I'm gonna lose to if I don't play the island, but maybe they could just have 2 Force Spikes in hand or something. Okay, they have counterspell. No reason to attack when I could block the Fairy Seer. I'm completely out of action. They didn't seem like they had action. If they play the Monarch, I'm attacking. Position. Auto yield. Okay. They have another one. I'm trying to take it out. So now I can't get attacked by ninjas right now. Need a spell though. They didn't have Fairy Spell Stutter Sprite in hand before. I think they're looking for the Monarch. They went top, bottom. We've drawn a bunch of cards and have run out of things to do. Okay. Yep. You got me. Do they have a ninja? Or just attacking? Just attacking. Ponder. You have a Spell Stutter Sprite? Not this time? Sweet. Okay. Oh my gosh. Cast 4C. They have like 1, 2, 3 counter spells, so they probably can't counter it again. I don't want the planes. I don't want the Echoing Truth. I do want this. I do want this. We have a. I guess I probably just want to get 4C back. Right? Can't answer. Seems like a good play. Man, that feels good. Oh man. You have Force Spike? The whole time? No. Just take the flicker. Alright. Could still lose. It's not an unlosable position. Okay, there's a spell. It's nice that I got that out of their hand. Just cycle beforehand before that resolves so I don't accidentally draw it. Archamancer. Archamancer can get Prohibit, and then I'm going to win. I'm looking for Familiar and for Mortimer. Because I think all my 1, 2, 3, yeah, all my Moldrusters are in the graveyard. There we go. So Archamancer's going to get another Prohibit, I think. I have another counterspell, just the one. I'm going to Brainstorm. So I want those 2 cards on top. Brainstorm. Alright, I guess we get there. So I would have drawn these 2. This Ephemerate. It's essentially over. Okay, so I don't like that. I want the Hydroblasts. I think I want the Last Breaths. Take a Faithful out, take a Ponder out. Or just take 2 Faithfuls out. Faithfuls kind of win the game eventually. Ephemerate's pretty good. Losing it stinks. I've been considering not playing so many counter-exposed boards, so try that. Try to outvalue them. Okay. We draw a left. Okay, they have no turn 2 ninja again. They're just preordained. Both of those are good. If they don't have a Sprite, I can just cycle for planes and play the Faithful. So what do I do if they do have a Sprite? I guess just play Chancery, discard Ash Barrens. I don't want to get the island out of my deck right now. Or I could get a planes out of my deck, but I think I want to draw more lands. Could discard the Flicker. That's probably what I want to discard. Yeah. Alright, so they're gonna hold up a Pyroblast. No. Augur Bolus. So that makes me not have to worry about the pressure from discarding. Be worried about them having some way to kill this plus ninja. I think they would. They could have like land bolt. They would nail ninja. Okay. That was a pretty good pickup, I think. If I was going to do anything that turn, I would have liked to play the Faithful. Two blockers for Ninja, and my opponent missed a land drop. it seems like they're holding up Pyroblast here. So if they Pyroblast now, the next turn, I just gonna slam things and get rid of all their Pyroblasts. They didn't have it. They have a Bolt, so they're trying to work their way up to a. Did you get the second flicker? I guess so. They're trying to work their way up to a. And then hold the power there. Seems like a ninja time. Nope. So let's just play our K-Mancer to get back Preordain. And then Chancery and Island back. They killed our K-Mancer. Okay. So they are probably going to play the Monarch since they can, but they don't have a land still. Surprise. They didn't have a Pyro last turn. They have Spellstutter Sprite. Okay. So still they're saying, did you draw Pyro? And they didn't. I'm sitting back behind our Moldrifter wall. We just have so many remove spells in hand. No lands. No lands, no ninjas. I think I want to play the Seagate Oracle and see if they have another Spellstutter Sprite. Snap-a-doo. So if they don't have Pyro here, I get to resolve this plus Moldrifter. Just been playing millions of Moldrifters. And they've got millions of removal spells. Okie dokie. So they have one Spellstutter Sprite in hand, 2 unknowns, 3 unknowns, 4 unknowns. Some number of unknowns. Now they can counter basically anything. So I guess I probably want to attempt to flicker the Seagate Oracle. Is there ninja now? That seems like a good time. 1, 2. Okay. So I'm flickering this to get the sprite out of hand. Could always draw into a counterspell, which would be good. I want to be able to resolve the Brainstorm to get rid of these 2 planes. Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I'm gonna let that resolve. Okay. No. Interesting. Alright. So now snap this. Brainstorm. I think I'm still going to just go like this, and then I'll see an oracle, see what card I want, and then preordain. Set up the next draws. Wall Drifter. Now, we should note that they can now Spell Stutter Sprite. I want both of these. Spell Stutter Sprite my Wall Drifter. We have a lot of cards in hand. We still have a bunch of cards in hand. I've seen so many cards. Drawn a million billion life, or gained a billion life. So I got a ninja, finally. Seagate Oracle again. Does not, okay, Arcane Answer and Ephemerate. Arcane Answer will just get countered. If I'm writing this, Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay. So now do I want to foresee or flicker? It's basically the same, right? No. Foresee. Cost more, tap out. Bottom, bottom, bottom. I got my planes back. Woof. Alright, hey, you did it. Okay, now I can do things. So I'm going to Hydra this. Three, four, five. We're looking for a familiar. Oh man. Familiar. I think they had Dispel before, so I probably shouldn't walk into that. Just cast Mold Drifter. Okay. Play Augur Bolus. What are you gonna get with it? Preordain. Okay. I'm gonna cycle and then Preordain. Preordain. So now they can only play one spell. So I could end step Flicker. It's all basically the same, right? Counterspell? Okay. Good. Now you're tapped out. Ha ha ha. That's foresee. Answer fams. I don't want that one. Don't want this one. Any ephemerates? I do. Okay. Sounds good. Familiar. Gain answer. Ephemerates. Ephemerates, get flicker. Draw some cards. Okay. Now I can flicker here. Back flicker. Emerate. Get back. Do I have any counters? Missed Hydroblast? Okay. Guess I just get Hydroblast. So now I could just, like, we already have a million billion mana or life, so I don't really need to worry about being attacked. Now my goal is to find a Mortuary Mire and get all my stuff back. So let's ephemerate. Not worried. So I kind of want them to tap out again. Okay. All right, but we still get to resolve. No, we don't get to resolve it. So my Arcane-Mancer dies. Use the Ephemerate. Ephemerate the Muldrifter. Snap the Muldrifter. I think this Wild is a dead card now. Cast the Muldrifter. Looking for Arcane-Mancer. Okay, got Mortuary Mire. Back Arcane-Mancer. How many are in there? Almost all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we've drawn a million cards. I'm kind of low on clock though. Still drawing multiple cards a turn with their Monarch. Play the Augur Bolus. Good Pyroblast, so we have the Hydroblast for the Pyroblast. They'd have to have 3 counters in hand, not have drawn any dead cards off the Monarch. Let's see if they did it. Another counter. I guess I could try to get them to deck. Sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably not. They're not going to naturally deck out first. Okay. Let's attack them. The reason for attacking is that if I draw the Arcane-Mancer, I can not die to Spellslinger Sprite. Actually, I probably want to Chancery, pick up the Mire. Oh, this rocket's pretty good. Now I'm feeling it with the time. If a pyroblast. F. Okay. One, two, three. Six. Six. This is quite a battle. Really, really need to win this game in order to win the match. Three cards in hand. Can we do it? Good brainstorm. Counter. Try to counter. Flicker, please. Quick arcane answer. I land. More trainer. Six. God damn it. Okay. Alright. It's annoying. Arcane answer. Get back Ghosty Flicker. More Traymire. Put back. Arcane answer. Yes. Flicker. Jeez. Okay. Pass, I guess. Okay, I'm just trying to focus here. Play the familiar. Came answer. Get back. Prohibit. Okay, so now we can win. I think I can do this in 6 minutes. Jeez, this sucks. Okay. Yes, that doesn't matter at all. And now my plan becomes to not to let them deck out, because that's much easier. Thank you, opponent. Okay. Play familiar. Counter. Flicker, flicker. Counter. Flicker. Yay! That was wild. At least we had one good match. Oh man. Wowza. Alright. I guess it's probably already time for the next round, so let's see there. Next round. Round 6. We're up versus Barf. It's blue-black Fae or it's Affinity. Keep. Echoing Truth is not going to be good in either case. Blue-red Fae. I have been had. I think the plan is to Faithful Preordain. Monarch is good. Alright. Counterspell. God. Suck. Please no Monarch. Alright. What am I asking? Okay. Okay, we can counter the Monarch now. I need to draw something that does something. Okay. So what do I think he's sitting on? Removal spells? I have almost all my flickers in my hand. Lands, maybe? Counterspells? So if I have counterspell, I'm pretty screwed anyway. Just acid. Continues to draw nothing. This has been strange. I'd like to be able to, I would want to have this in place so that when the ephemerate comes back, write that. Okay, now I can protect it. Must have Dispel or Force Spike, I guess. Chancery is, I think, better than the Preordain here. I could see him playing Dispel, things like Force Spike, Disrupt. Aim for one, finally starting to make some headway. Alright, attack. Try a Flickering for value. Okay, as expected, kind of. There's a Dispel. Now we are pretty hosed to the Monarch again. Okay, now I would like to draw. Now a 4C would be really good. A Mortuary Mire, any sort of value creature. This has been so strange. Well, three counter spells on his fill. So must have more spells in hand. All four counter spells, and then a spell search sprite. Alright. Damn. Well, our top decks are bad. So all four counter spells in hand. Ridiculous. So in bottom, what do we draw? Mire. Back Arcanamancer, or Flicker. Blah, blah, blah. But Pole Drifter. No more counter spells for you, buddy. Let's see if we can 1, 2, 3. Hopefully I can play the Mold Drifter before he plays Fairy Seer plus Spell Search Sprite. I have literally nothing in hand. Oh my god. I'm just holding the planes to make them a little bit more afraid. Cast 4C. You have 2 sprites. Okay, that's good. I guess I get back Flicker. Okay. So, probably want to preordain first. Plays a mountain. Okay, so I'm going to try to counter that. Okay. Now I'm going to attack. If it kills this or this, then I can upkeep do trickery. Okay. Just one, huh? Okay. Preordain. So this basically is just for sure going to resolve. He's screwed if he lets me flicker, so yes, let the preordain resolve. Okay. I don't think I want the familiar right now, but put it on top. Well, I guess it's hard to say. Okay. Okay. So can't let either of these resolve. Ooh, which Arcane Answer hand? Arcane Answer get prohibit. Okay, we have a ton of life now. Bunch of attackers. Cycle. I'm definitely going to attack before I do anything next turn as well. Try to take the Monarch. Disappear. Alright, so there's our ninja. There is a ninja. Doesn't? Okay, so it's double ninja. Double ninja all the way. Okay. Cast Preordain. Next turn I'm drawing the familiar, I think. No, I didn't take it, right? I don't even know what's going on. I'm so tired. This has been pretty intense. Okay, so upkeep. Flicker, draw the familiar. Right? Okay. So here, basically what's going on is you can't counter this. So now I can just freely flicker these two, get everything back. Just make sure you this Fairy Steers die. Okay, that one's dead. Get back both flickers. Let's get back Ephemerate. Ephemerate. This. Get back Prohibit. Flicker here. Just hold up 2 Prohibits. Alright, that feels good. Chancery, pick up Minor. Unfortunately, my opponent didn't really have anything going on in the beginning other than having a million counterspells. And I just kept having stuff to do, I guess. I remember what it was like. Wild. Don't care. Matsumi Ninja. It's nice to not have to worry about the 5-2 that's slamming in because you just have infinite life, or a ton of life anyway. Large amounts of life. Alright, we got there. So it's 60 cards. I kind of want the last breaths for early ninjas, but the faithfuls also deal with the early ninjas. The last time I took out one like that. I've been thinking that it's a trap to sideboard in too many cards. Yeah, it's not a good hand. Not good, but fine. Go. Faithful. Familiar. Familiar. Try to block all your ninjas. Try to draw into something. Okay. Faithful. Take one. Familiar. Said lol, perfect. That was perfect. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Go ahead. I probably shouldn't have 6. Shouldn't have 6. I just like to just pass. Like, yep, whatever. But obviously then they know it's free reign. Maybe make them make weird decisions if I don't fully pass. People say it's better. Try to be a little bit ahead on clock. Now they got a Fairy Seer, so if they ninja right now, do I kill it? Probably not. Man. Playing scared. We are very much wearing too many lands. Fine, it's dead. You got me. I assume you have a spell stutter sprite. He's like, what? What could he have? Nothing. Oh, can I spell? Grenade. Land it. Do you have red blast? Okay, definitely don't want that. Can be as good as we're gonna get. Oh, yeah. Right? Yep. I'm just trying to buy time. Monarch is going to hose me for sure. Okay. Lost two familiars. Last breath, Monarch, Mirror, and Snap. So now we got nothing. The blocks. Thinking about red blasting it. I think if this does not resolve, I have to just go to E3. But this last breath wasn't very good. I think I just want all the Hydrolasts and Snaps. Faithfuls can probably go down to 3. Buy the cantrip back in. Maybe just 3 snaps and a Hydroblast. Let's try to do well this next one. Okay, we're gonna play first. Seems good enough. Hydroblast is good. Grenade is good. Want another Chancery. I'll take that other land. If he taps out, I will happily slam the Seagate Oracle. But he did not. Play on my sweet blocker in the Faithful. Counter. Just use my counter, see if I'll do something. Pressure him with the Brainstorm at the end of their turn. Okay. Too many eyes. All right, let's go. You won't. So go Wilds Island. By the island. Let's keep making land drops. Be dead. What's fair? So you're gonna scry. Scry, 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 scry. Top, bottom. I think he has Monarch in hand, but you know, can't play around it too much, so I'll just eat you alive. Probably ninja. No ninja. Relic is fine. Don't do anything. Now the worst would be. Oop, oop. I don't want to say what the worst is. Didn't have it. Watch Empire. Get back Seed Oracle. Crack Relic. Okay. Cast 4C. Okay. How many counterspells did he play? Oh my god, all of them. So many of them. Cast another 4C. And spell search spread. God. Okay. Not under a lot of pressure, at least. Man, this has been strange. How many multiples would you lose? None? Just please don't play the Monarch. I'm afraid. Probably not going to play until he has backup. Okay. Faithful. Yeah, that's a pretty good top deck. So we need 4, counterspell, counterspell, counters back, red less, okay. Yep. So I'm looking to draw a creature that I can get blasted and play Moratorium Iron. Pretty good one. Kind of what I wanted. Another land. What's happening? Yes. It resolves. I don't care if it gets murdered. Amazing. We're doing it. Okay, I can counter the Monarch plus the counter spell. Just have to hold on forever. I gotta rope. Wow. Unreal. That was so crazy. Alright, see you in the next round. Alright, here we are. Final round. Round 7. We're playing for top 32. Right now I'm 34th. Let's make it happen. We would like to play first, yes. So on the play, this is too much of a risk. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm mulliganing it because I didn't have 3 lands. Really need at least 3 lands to get going. This is going to be fine. I can go land, get it planes, and then do stuff from there. I think I'm going to get rid of the Archaeomancer. Or see will put me up. See the actual top? Here's the actual top of the 4-2s. My opponent match win percentage is not very good though. Match win percentage. I guess he could make it. Oh. Nah, I don't think he would make it. Yeah. Alright, keep. Let's see what they're playing. Island? Okay, yeah. It's probably not a good matchup for us. This is either blue-black Fae or mono-blue. It seems like it's probably mono-blue. Multiple snaps is decent. 4C is going to be good if we can get it to resolve. Here's where I snap the ninja. Now I don't have to snap the ninja. I would like them to tap out though, and for me to draw land. So we'll see. Seems that they did not. Okay. They're stuck on lands. Still no ninjas. Okay. We're getting closer to playing 4C. So if I faithful this sprite, then I can preordain. So, okay. We continue to wait. Now we play the waiting game. Alright, snap a doodle. Okay. Just trying to get it out of your hand, I guess. It's just not drawing lands. It's definitely mono blue based on the snap. Okay, so. Does it change anything? Play the faithful. Okay. So now I can preordain. I want to land. I can snap this. Play Sunscape Familiar. Now they have to do something or they're going to discard the hand size. Ponder. Ponder's good. Find a land. Choose to shuffle. Did not find a land. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Feels good. Now I'm going to slam Mole Drifter. He's coming in hot. We've taken a lot of damage so far, though. I can get a bit of a extra value out of this Mole Drifter by Drifter Snap Drifter. Snap. Okay. We got a Brainstorm, Archaeomancer. Oh, they found a land. Boo. Okay. Lock the Spell Setter Sprite. Your unit growth. right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Very miscreant. Shubadooba. Snap. Lame. So if I could play the familiar, then it gets countered. So let's just brainstorm. So if this resolves, it's good. Doesn't resolve, it's not that big of a deal. Just gonna let it resolve. Okay. Interesting that they use counterspell. Miscreant. You suck, miscreant. I have many bad feels towards miscreants. I think I want a plains, actually. So now they can just spell thing spread it. Maybe a counterspell. Alright. So dealing 3 damage a turn. Chooses to not shuffle. They probably have a ninja, or a counterspell, or a spell sprite. Let's get familiar. What is it? What is the thing that I'm failing to see? Alright. I'm surprised they didn't counter that's familiar. Right. Sucks. So I have 6 power in the air. So like basically 1 turn. I guess I should have looked them up ahead of time. So I want to snap last breaths, taking out a counterspell, and previously I was taking out the deep analysis. Don't really need the echoing truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my what I basically want to do is just try to have as much possible value. Okay. Which we did achieve here a little bit. See what's on top. Wild flicker. Don't want that. I want creatures. Right. Top is scary. Well, Drifter is good. Preordain is good. If he ninjas here, I can go snap into Archaeomancer, get snap. All right. Get out of there. Now what I'm going to do is preordain, hope that he plays Spellstutter Sprite. Enough. Alright, that's good. Preordain. Snap. Snap. Resolve preordain. On top. On top. Land. Resolve Mold Drifter. Attack. So I think I'm going to cast the Archaeomancer for snap. And if it gets countered, I can ephemerate the Mold Drifter. Right? Cast Mold Drifter. Okay, hello. Resolves. I'm okay with killing the Spellstutter Sprite. Or getting a mutagenic out of your hand. Just take them down on cards. Make my last breath work. Block, block. So I do have 2 mutagenics. Okay. Alright, so they ponder, chooses to not shuffle its 5 cards in hand. Preordain. What are they going to do? Puts 2 cards on the bottom and draws. They already played a land for turn. So I can play my familiar. I can attack. Cast 4C. The counterspell. Okay. So if I flicker right now, they have to have this spell. I could just save the flicker for later. Kill it with fire. I'm not sure that I want to play the Faithful yet. I think I want to play it when they're low on mana, so that I can bait. So that's pretty good. They don't have mutagenic again. They have ninja and 3 cards in hand. Familiar? One spread in the yard. Play Faithful, I guess. No attacks. So now I can like block and then try to last breath it, but it's sketchy. Nervous about mutagenic. Would like another Moldritch or 4C. I don't really want to reveal that I have all lands in hand. I should have cycled Ashbarrens first. We played the Brainstorm. I took the Brainstorm out, I think. Did I? Yeah. Darn. This Brainstorm was not a good choice. Okay, Familiar. Do I play Familiar now? They have to have a counterspell. Their third counterspell. Okay. Well, that sucks. Turn 11. That's so grindy. All these games. Gonna be all crazy. Okay. Start the chain. Alright, Seagate Oracle, do your thing. Here we go. Draw some cards. Weird name. Gain some life, get countered. Last breath. Sweet. What a blowout. Okay, bottom. Seagate Oracle. Get prohibit. Attack. Ponder. Now I can use my Ash Barrens potentially for value. Okay. Any order for sure. Oh man, send. So we already shuffled once, which means that I can shuffle this hash variance, and it's really no difference. Okay, what do we got? Flicker, 4C, ephemerate. Okay, just ephemerate. Ephemerate. Get back. 4C, I guess. That's 4C. Bottom everything except the ephemerate. Ephemerate. Do I want to ephemerate for snap or just ephemerate? Right, snap. Snap this. Uh, we are going off. Okay, give me another drifter usage. Okay. Ta-da! We've accomplished our goals. Yay! Ninja. Ninja. Just ephemerates. A little bit of a time crunch here, but it's fine. Ephemerate for ephemerate. Ephemerate for ephemerate. Mortuary Mire, get back. Archaeomancer. Ephemerate for snap. Bounce that. Simscape Familiar. Ephemerate for snap. Bounce the other one. Cast Mold Drifter. Archaeomancer, get back. Flicker. Flicker for snap. Flicker here. There's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 5. Let's get one more Mold Drifter. That guy. Play the Mold Drifter. AC Miracle. Whatever. Back with everything. Kablamo. Then I guess I can just flicker or snap back the Faithfuls to save some time. With all these creatures in play, next turn I can win. I know they have at least 2 ninjas in hand. I don't have to counter them. Just counter the other cards. Said that their PC crashed because there was too many triggers. Okay, so I like to get rid of all of the taplands. That seemed to work out okay, so we're gonna just do it again. Seems like trying to fight a deck that is going super fast and wide on the stack is not useful, so just a couple of prohibits is fine. I might have wanted the brainstorm at one point, but otherwise it was not useful. I guess we just go. This doesn't seem good enough. There's not a lot of early plays. Mulligan. That's also not very good. Okay, it's pretty good. So, turn 1, Faithful, turn 2, Tapland. Prohibit, I guess, if anything, I probably want to get rid of the island and the Prohibit. Alright, that's pretty good. Them digging on turn 1 is good. Were they mulligan to 6? I guess. Oh man, another lanes is not good. I guess I can kill their sprite. I would attack, but that's not really necessary. I if I just played 2 planes, it wouldn't have been very good. Alright. Interesting that they played the illusion token guy. Missed Moonblade. See Muldrifter. Hmm. Let's try to resolve Muldrifters, I guess. Walk. Mutagenic. Okay. Counterspell. We know they have Spell Center Sprite in hand. Didn't have another one. That's good. So So what I'm gonna do is upkeep, try to snap this. If it resolves, try to last breath that. Okay. It got bigger. A misblade on that. Is it misblade? Oh, regular ninja. Okay. I'm definitely under a lot of pressure. You're a mouse?
No, you're a mouse.
I am a mouse.
It is weak. It is weak.
Squeak!
Why? That's for me. That's for me.
Chance, I'm almost done. I'm trying to win, and so far it's going poorly.
I want a doggy.
Oh, Polly want a ducky?
No, a doggy.
Polly wants a doggy?
I want to turn the back to normal Mario to a doggy.
Oh, man.
Turn it back to Mario and Mommy?
Yeah.
I get it now.
Okay.
I think doggy.
Reveals nothing.
If I do you, that means yeah, back to daddy.
Okay, back to daddy or a doggy?
Back to daddy, not a doggy.
Okay, thank you,
Back
Chance.
to daddy.
Can you turn me back into daddy?
Yes, a mouse.
I'm a mouse. Squeak! Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm gonna win! Squeak! What's he gonna do? Squeak! So I really need them to not flip this turn. Oh no, he's gonna drop counter. Oink, oink, oink. Oink. Oink, doink. Alright, so how do I win? By drawing an arcane answer? If I block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess you could have mutagenic right now anyway. Oh man, can I get a faithful? Under. On the bottom. On the top. Under. No, he has counterspell. Oh, I have ephemerate. Okay. Go on top. 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 Shuffle your library, no. Ephemerate for snap. Snap this. Flicker here for 4C. Press 4C. On the bottom, on the top, Cast preordain. I just need, oh my god. So if I cast 4C here, I can still top. Just need the Faithful. No, Faithful won't do it, right? Not anymore. 4C. More Tremor is good. So, bottom, on the top, land, snap this. Seagate Oracle. Preordain. Too slow. So now I need my Ephemerate to resolve, or to draw a flicker or a snap. Definitely was pretty close. 3. Wait, couldn't you just kill me right there? What's going on? Alright, good game. Thanks for watching.